Our third and final reading for this week is titled Big Ideas, Little Packages. It's on page 32 in your textbook. I like the title because these children are little. They're small children, they're young children, they're little children, but probably they have big ideas. And then when I look at the baby, that's a little baby. So what this is going to tell us is it's going to explain four different inventions that we have in the world that are very creative. Can simple ideas change the world? They just might. One new idea at a time. Creative designers and scientists are working to invent products for communities in developing countries. Developing countries means they are not full of technology yet. They still might have to go get their water. They might have to live from their garden. The United States is a developed country. It's not a developing country. So, can simple ideas change the world? They just might, one new idea at a time. Creative designers and scientists are working to invent products for communities in developing countries. Some of their innovations might solve even the biggest problems, such as improving access to healthcare and clean water. The first invention is called the infant warmer. An infant is a young baby. That's an infant. The baby stays an infant, I think, until he or she can crawl on the floor, or maybe just 2 or 3 months, but it's a young baby's called an infant. Around 19 million low birth weight babies are born every year in developing countries. These babies weigh less than 5.5 pounds or 2.5 kilograms when they're born. Wow, that's a low birth weight. Low birth weight babies often have difficulty staying warm because they don't have enough fat on their bodies. Many get too cold and die. Oh my gosh, that's so sad. A baby gets cold and dies. That's so sad. To solve this problem, American entrepreneur means business person who has good ideas. The business person who has good ideas is called an entrepreneur. To solve this problem, American entrepreneur Jackie Chan and a team of people invented the Embrace infant warmer. It looks like a small sleeping bag and is specially designed to help keep babies warm. It's filled with wax that easily heats up to 37 degrees Celsius, the normal body temperature. Hmm. So that has wax. Wax means from a candle. You have a birthday candle or a romantic candle, it's made from wax. So wax heats up easily to 37 degrees Celsius, the normal body temperature. Another benefit of the Embrace infant warmer is that it can work without electricity. It's an easy-to-use, low-cost solution. To date, this simple invention has helped save more than 200,000 babies. Wow, that's incredible. In Africa, Asia, and Latin America. Okay, the next one is this one. This is a water container. It's called the Q-drum. So you don't have to carry it, you can drag it. This motion means drag. I drag the water, D-R-A-G. Let's learn about the water container. Clean drinking water is one of the world's most valuable resources. Valuable means important. Without it, people get sick and die. But getting clean water can be difficult for many people in developing countries. In poor areas, people often have to walk several miles to get clean water for cooking, cleaning, and drinking. They usually have to carry heavy containers of water on their heads. Most of them make several trips each day to collect water. This is difficult work, especially for women and children. Wow, can you imagine how difficult their life is? And they carry the water on their heads? That reminds me of women in Africa. Okay, here we go. A South African engineer, Piet Piet Hendricksi. Piet Hendricksi came up with a solution to the problem of carrying water, the Q drum. The Q drum stores 13 gallons, about 50 liters of water, in a rolling container. Made of strong plastic material, it can roll over any kind of ground. Wow, cement, grass, tile, any kind of ground. Bumpy, rocky, wow, no matter how rough. Rough means there's a lot of rocks or stones in the ground. If it's just dirt, it's not rough, it's smooth. Let me read that sentence again. Made of strong plastic material, it can roll over any kind of ground, no matter how rough. Anyone, even young children, can easily pull the drum with an attached rope. With this innovation, people in developing countries can carry more clean water per journey with less effort. Wow, gosh, that's such a great, I love all of these inventions. So we had the windmill, we have the baby warmer, the Q drum, and then this is our last one. This is pretty shocking, all these cool inventions. Health detector. In many developing countries, so that's this. This is a health detector. What it is you put it on your body and it can tell you if you're sick or not. That's what I think it is. I'm not sure. I've used this book before, but I think that's what it is. In many developing countries, doctors work with no electricity or clean water. They have to send medical tests to labs and wait weeks for results. Patients may die while waiting to receive treatment. But a little piece of paper, developed by Saudi Arabian scientist Hayat Sindi, could change that. Sindi's device is only the size of a postage stamp, like mailing a letter, a postage stamp, but it can help identify health problems. It contains tiny holes that are filled with chemicals. When a person places a single drop of blood on the paper, the chemicals react to the blood and cause the paper to change color. So you put blood, bloop, 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 cut, blood on the paper, and then the paper changes color and you can tell the person's problem. When a person places a single drop of blood on the paper, the chemicals react to the blood and cause the paper to change color. This indicates whether or not the person has an illness. Doctors can then take action immediately, saving time and lives. Since the health detector is made of paper, it's very light and easy to carry. Health workers can easily bring it with them to perform tests in patients' homes. Best of all, this can be done at a very low cost. No electricity, water, or special equipment is needed to use the device. Sindi explains, it's a tool that allows even the poorest people in the most medically challenged places to get the tests they need. Wow, this is an important invention. This invention, the Q wheel, the baby warmer, they are all very important. I can't choose which one is the most important. The most important, which one do you think? I think all of them are equally important because these three inventions, all of them save lives. Thank you for watching. We'll talk to you later.